In this episode, we're talking about the 3 C's on how to be more productive. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the Increase Your Impact YouTube channel. My name is Justin Sua. Thanks for joining me. And even though I do not know who you are or where you're watching this from, one thing I do know about you is there's a reason you clicked on this video. Chances are you are trying to be more productive at work, at school, on the field, on the court, in your home, wherever it may be. Now, I'm a huge fan of systems. I'm a huge fan of processes because when you have a process, when you have a system, you don't throw everything completely out the window when you're not getting the results. You're able to go to each individual component and to make slight tweaks to get the results that you want. And so today what I want to give you is a framework around productivity, a framework around effectiveness to get those results that you're looking for. Today, essentially, they're the 3 C's on how to win. Essentially, we talk about being productive, but how to win in life, how to win in sports, how to win in school, how to win in everything. And the most important thing is it's backed by research, it's backed by evidence, and it comes from something called the self-determination theory. For those of you who are interested, you can go look that up. But here on this video, we're going to keep it very, very simple and call it the 3 C's of how to be more productive. But first, please hit the like, subscribe, and the bell so you know when the next video comes out. So let's start with the first C. The first C stands for control. You want to feel like you have a sense of control. Now let's look at the opposite. When you don't feel like you're in the driver's seat, when you don't feel like you have control over your circumstances or your skills or the results or whatever you're going for, think about how that affects you. You panic, you struggle, you worry, you're struck with fear, you focus too much on what other people think about you. You can't be as creative. You're not afraid to take risks and to take chances or to get outside of your comfort zone. If you want to be more productive, if you want to be more effective, if you want to be more resilient and more motivated, focus on what you can control. We have spoken about this many, many times, but common knowledge isn't always common practice, and we need to go over it over and over again. So I would suggest that you write down the things that you can control about your situation. One thing I always love to say is the things you try to control but can't end up controlling you. Now, in addition to identifying what you can control, you also want to take a look at those things that are tugging at your attention, that are triggering your emotions because you can't control them. Now, these things might be the past, it might be the future, it might be other people. Once again, the things you try to control but can't end up controlling you. If you want to be more effective, focus on what you can control. Which leads us to principle number 2, competence. Now, competence is just a fancy word for being able to do something. And the more you practice, the better you get. The more you spend time with deliberate practice and purposeful practice, you get better. And your confidence in your ability to do what you do enhances as well. You get better and better and better. And then a cycle happens. The more you do something, the better you get. The better you get, the more you enjoy it. The more you enjoy it, the more you do it. And then you have this cycle where now you're starting to get momentum and build speed. And now you're starting to get a lot of results through the compounding effect of your effort and attention and focus. Competence. Take a look at the skills that you need to build in order to achieve the things you want to achieve. Instead of taking a look at the obstacle that you're facing, the thing that you are struggling to achieve, instead of taking a look at one big global problem, break it down into tiny skills. What skills do you need to achieve and to sharpen in order to achieve that thing? Maybe it's you need to get better at cardiovascular strength and run more often. Maybe you need to get better at reading. Maybe you need to get better at active listening. Maybe you need to improve the skill of organizing or whatever it may be, critical thinking, you name it. Take the problem that you're facing and break it down into micro skills and then attack each skill accordingly. And as you get better at those skills, once again, you're gonna have the combination effect and you're going to make progress. Once again, competence. You wanna feel like you are progressing. Now, another point to this as well, like I just said, I wanna make a note on progress. You're more likely to stay in the fight and to stay in the arena and stay in the race if you find yourself progressing. Nobody likes to work hard and to not see the fruits of their labor. It's demotivating to put all your effort in and to not see the results, or to put effort in and look to your right and look to your left and see that other people who aren't working as hard as you get the results that you are trying to get. So that's why you need to keep score for yourself. You need to catch yourself winning and notice and accentuate the tiny wins along the way. Which leads us to C number 3, which is camaraderie, or in other words, building relationships with those around you, your teammates, your family members, your coworkers, your neighbors. Relationships are the lifeblood of success. You want to seek people out to help you be the best version of yourself. And don't look at the success of other people as a threat to you, as something that you need to get envious or jealous about. No, learn from the success of other people. Identify what they're doing that you're not doing and build those strong relationships. Think about these people in your life, what I like to call, and you've heard me say it before, these fountains. Fountains are people who are fountains of positivity. They're fountains of knowledge, they're fountains of peace, they're fountains of humor, they're fountains of perspective, of critical thinking, they're fountains of helping you relax. Who are these people in your life? Surround yourself by these fountains. Now, another thing, you might be thinking to yourself, well, I live by myself. It's just me and my cat. Well, yes, your cat could be a fountain, but also you don't have to know these fountains. The fountain can come in the form of a music artist, a writer, someone on Twitter whose words just inspire you. It could be a podcast host. It could be a YouTube. It could be whoever and whatever you want. Think about these people and these people who help feed your mind and feed your emotion to help you be the best version of yourself. So there you have it, the 3 C's on how to be more productive, how to be more effective, how to win. The first one is the C of control. Focus on what you can control. Number 2 is confidence. Keep building those skills and catch yourself winning along the way. And finally, camaraderie. Surround yourself with fountains. Surround yourself with the people who lean into the best version of themselves so that you can lean into the best version of yourself. So my question to you is, which one of these C's is your favorite? Let me know in the comment section. Please share this video if you think there's someone who could enjoy this. Thanks for joining me, and we'll do it again next week.